Today we are reviewing a 4K 144Hz refresh rate IPS gaming monitor and it's only 4,868 ringgit.
So expensive.
Huh? Where God? A few years ago this would have cost at least 10 grand, you know. You got 10,000 ringgit to spend, eh? Of course you got, cause you're a bangsawan like me. This is the BenQ MOBIUZ EX3210U. Is it the perfect gaming monitor for your PS5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch that you can even seamlessly switch to your gaming monitor? Let's get monitoring. Full disclaimer, this monitor was sent out by BenQ for this review, but as usual, we do reserve our right to an unbiased opinion. Anyways, I'm sure we've all been waiting for a monitor like this for a while since the introduction of the current gen consoles as well as the newer GPUs that are able to support gaming at 4K in more than 100 frames per second. Though 4K TVs with high refresh rates have been around for a while, some of us still prefer a higher pixel density so that we can sit closer to our screens for that fully immersive experience. With all that said, what makes the perfect modern gaming monitor that is perfect for all of our consoles as well as our PC for 2022? Well, the perfect gaming monitor for 2022 would need to have a 4K display, a high refresh rate, a low response time, good HDR support, and good display output options so that we can switch between all of our gaming platforms. With this new MOBIUZ EX3210U, BenQ is trying to tick all of these boxes. So let's take a closer look to see what's up. As mentioned before, the BenQ MOBIUZ EX3210U is priced at 4,868 ringgit. Looking at this monitor from the front, you might think that it looks like any other gaming monitor. Basically, it has three sides that are bezel-free with a smallish chin at the bottom as well as a pair of silver legs with red accents. But when you flip it around and take a closer look of its behind, this clean matte white design will definitely catch your eye. The back is accented with these LED strips so you can RGB all night long while you game. Not gonna lie, I'm loving this Gundam-esque aesthetic. Perfect timing since I'm getting into Gunpla recently. In terms of build quality, just like all of the other Mobius gaming monitors that we reviewed before, the EX3210U won't disappoint. The chassis is rigid with very minimal wobble, sturdy enough to withstand some major raging sessions. As for the assembly process, it's pretty quick and easy. Just whip it out, screw it in, and then plug it in and wait for that click. There's even a hole at the bottom for you to manage your cables. On to ergonomics. The stand allows for a tilt down 5 degrees and tilt up 15 degrees, and you can swivel 15 degrees left and right. You can even adjust the height up to 100mm so you can get the perfect position for your gaming posture. It doesn't rotate into portrait mode, but why would you need to do that with a 32-inch screen? Wait a minute. To be frank, as much as I like the ergonomics and build quality of the stand, the legs of this monitor can kinda get in the way if you're placing a large mousepad on a narrower desk. So I suggest that you use the VESA compatible 100x100mm mount at the back with a monitor arm for a cleaner desk setup. You can even wall mount it if you're using it double duty as a mini TV. Wow, everything rhymes. Here are the dimensions and weight of this monitor so that you can get the right arm or mount for it. I'm not gonna read it because you guys keep making fun of how I say millimeters. Millimeters! Millimeters! Are you happy now? Now that I'm done judging the monitor by its cover, let's take a look at its inner beauty because that's all that matters. #2022. Looking at the specs, this is a 32-inch monitor with a 4K IPS panel with a refresh rate of 144Hz. BenQ has actually advertised two different response times, 1 millisecond MPRT and 2 millisecond gray to gray. As usual with response time, you kinda have to take it with a grain of salt, so let's just test it out instead. For this, I busted out my Pika Nintendo Switch and brand new gaming PC because my dog ate my PS5 and accidentally stepped on a bee.
Objection! Hearsay!
Gaming on this monitor, everything felt really smooth and responsive, especially for a 4K IPS screen thanks to that high refresh rate and low response time. What also impressed me is actually the HDR performance. We get a peak brightness of 600 nits and VESA display HDR 600 support. Playing AAA titles where you are constantly moving between different environments with varying lighting, the HDR here is capable of presenting us with an immersive image. For instance, if you're exploring dungeons in Elden Ring. Going on a siege journey in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Or you're running around like a crazy person in the open world of Horizon Zero Dawn. Things look awesome, with a good amount of detail in the shadows and also highlights. The MOBIUZ EX3210U also comes with a HDRI function with two different modes, which are game and cinema HDRI modes, that intelligently controls the brightness and contrast of your image according to your ambient lighting conditions, thanks to that tiny sensor at the front. For gaming, I just switched to the game HDRI mode, but for Elden Ring, I actually prefer cinema HDRI. It definitely keeps you immersed even if you're gaming in a room with windows all day long. Oh yeah, it even supports FreeSync Premium Pro, which helps with screen tearing and stutter with HDR content to ensure a smooth gaming experience. Next up, as someone who works hard and play even harder, one of the things I always keep an eye out as a creative professional when looking at monitors is color accuracy. This IPS panel is marketed to hit 98% DCI-P3 and 99% Adobe RGB, which is very impressive, especially for a gaming monitor. So we did a quick test to verify those claims, and here are the results. You can even toggle between different color modes based on your needs, and it's very handy, although you have to toggle off HDR on your windows if you want to access the other color modes outside of the HDRI modes and also display HDR. Speaking of work and play, it also comes with a built-in microphone that you can speak into during conference calls and also on Discord with your friends. The microphone comes with two modes: the private mode that will pick up only the directional input and filter out the ambient sounds in case your wife is very noisy when you're trying to game, or omnidirectional mode to pick up all the embarrassing things that your wife say about you while you game. It comes with 2.1 channel speakers powered by Trevolo, which are, to be honest, one of the best speaker setups that we've heard in a monitor. It also comes with 5 modes for your audio, which are FPS, racing game, sport game, cinema, and also pop/live. However, if you ask me, I'm always gonna be a headphone boy when it comes to gaming because I love my cans. As a bonus, this monitor also comes with a few quality of life features. The first being the controller that will allow you to navigate the on-screen display without having to fiddle around with all the buttons and also the nipple under the monitor. And secondly, we have the new quick OSD and scenario mapping that will allow you to key in presets based on what you're doing and switch between them at a click of a button. Of course, you need to turn off your HDR if you want to access the other presets that are outside of the HDRI ones and also the HDR ones. Speaking of quality of life, let's talk about the I/O ports. Now, this EX3210U comes with quite a variety of I/O options for your everyday needs. So you have 2 HDMI 2.1 ports, 1 Display 1.4 port, 1 USB Type-B upstream, 4 USB 3.0 downstream, and 1 headphone jack. Pretty complete if you ask me. And finally, since this is a BenQ monitor, it also comes with the BenQ Eye Care proprietary technology, which will help protect our eyes while we game with better viewing comfort. So check out our previous video if you want to find out how it works. In the meantime, here's the spec chart of this monitor in case you are interested to find out more. To recap, here are the pros, myths, and cons of the BenQ MOBIUZ EX3210U. I'm giving this BenQ MOBIUZ EX3210U a very #cheap buy. 4K, so good it 144Hz, 9 out of 10. Being a 4K 144Hz refresh rate IPS gaming monitor with such good color accuracy, as well as a low response time and also good display output options for you to switch between all your different gaming platforms, this is, dare I say, one of the best gaming monitors that we've tested this year that will be suitable for all your needs, albeit at a slightly higher cost. But you know what? It's still cheaper than what it was like a few years ago when I got my other one, which I'm not going to say which one, but you can check out our YouTube channel if you want to find out which one it is. To top that up, in Malaysia, this monitor also comes with a 3-year warranty as well as on-site pickup. Very convenient. To be honest, if you're somebody who's like me and own quite a few monitors, having to pack your monitor back and send it to RMA and stuff like that is just a hassle. If they just pick it up, good. So if you want to pick one of these monitors up for yourself, feel free to check out our link in the description because it will help support us a little bit and it won't cost you any much more money. And in case this monitor is outside of your price bracket, don't worry because we previously did a review on a range of Mobius monitors which you can check out also here in the links in the description. The Mobius series of monitors come in a variety of screen sizes, resolutions, refresh rate, and even options for both flat and curved. So no matter what kind of man of culture you are, BenQ's got you covered. And that is all I have to say about the BenQ MOBIUZ EX3210U. So feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any questions regarding this monitor. If you thought this video was awesome, don't forget to like and share, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more awesome content like this. And follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok if you want to see more shenanigans from the Mob House crew. Again, my name is Shane from Mob House, the Bangsawan, and I will see you in the next one after the comment section. For this week's comment section, we have the what is inside a quality power supply, your Mother No Teach edition. The first comment comes from Ashwin Yu, who want to play a fool. He says, "Lol, Yabai exploding PSU. Totally wrong sponsor to use unless you want to show off exploding PSU. Don't like this lah, give chance lah. People already try to fix already lor. What more you want?" Kura Key says, "Running none other than the PB 850GM 330 to 470 watt usage for 3 months. No issues so far. He hoped that he doesn't jinx it and lightning strike. No problem one Kura. You move so slow, how the lightning can chase you? Actually, you move so slow, the lightning can definitely chase you." Walter says that he knows that there's a lot of tech sharing knowledge like this out there, but coming from our very own Bangsawan, I'm so proud. You deserve a medal, bro. I share with you my medal, then we can bersama-sama Bangsawan and I can keep it up and we can get more subscribers. Everybody join the Mob House Bangsawan gang so we all can be kaya sekali, bro. But by the way, kaya is very nice. Eat more. Moving on to the wonderful world of Facebook. Firstly, we have Sean Cole Dera Rosa that says that I speak like black pen, red pen. Why does it sound like something that I shouldn't Google? Hugh Season says, very informative. Keep up the great work. Keep up the support, bro. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Arena Riri Killer Soul says that Masa, my dad was a PC builder. He keeps finding dead cicak inside his customer PSU. Of course, busuk gila. Because your customers are busuk gila. They didn't clean their house. That's why like that. Correct not? Haziq Rosley says, "Nice wear. You nice wear, bro." BPT Antutu says that you're getting funnier and funnier than before. I'm auto liking your post. I'm auto liking your face, bro. You're getting more and more langchai than before.